Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. It's the Temple Owls and the USF Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the USF head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Temple's offense will get first crack at it today. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment. Running inside, it's Smith. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Rides to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hardy. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and
maybe some room here. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Off play action on 1st down. Fires quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Finds his man. It's Chase. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but
oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Floating away. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Makes his man miss. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Got 5 on that last one now, 2nd and inches. They'll run it left, looking for... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up.
And that's a frustrating... promising drive. When you get the first drive, you start to look down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
The run inside. It's Isaac.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Ocean from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Sullivan. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. And that is incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long from the 45. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Bulls will call on their punt team. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Turning it on. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab. It's Clark. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Smith takes the handoff. And they're able to make the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On target over the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He will not get there as the defense stopped him again. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to bully their way close to the end zone, and the ball's out. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down mark.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Makes the catch and he's free. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
And maybe that's exactly what this offense needed, man. They needed a big play, some kind of momentum to go their way. Offense really hadn't showed up in this football game yet. That gets them going. Maybe the QB gets a little juice. Maybe this is what that offense needed to get rolling.
Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes a catch. They will score. Touchdown USF.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Snags it, and he's open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That breaks into the open. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rushes on him. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Got the tight end outside. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. 1st and goal for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Makes a catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. He's got him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Bulls need to pick it up on 4th down. Going to the run, it's Isaac. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown, South Florida. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Pulls it on the option. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half, a lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot, but here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen, force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 16 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Mississippi State in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. To the air, it's Van Buren. There's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Smith. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can...
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Temple. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Open on the right side. That's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Gonna look downfield again. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines to stand. Result of the play. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On the ground with the counter. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give is to Smith. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass.
Snags it, and there's running room. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Fakes the grab on the left. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The run inside. It's Isaac. And through the contact. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Quickly complete. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Escapes the pressure to his right. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Smith takes the handoff. There's some room. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Now on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Chase. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This USF offense will open this drive right here. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown.
ISO means we're trying to ISO a linebacker, get downhill right now. Not trying to ISO a corner and get wide and start to go outside. A lot of times when you bounce that thing that's supposed to go in the middle, those guys aren't taking the proper angles out wide. They're assuming where the ball's going, and that's inside. Good job by the defense, but the offense has to know where that play's supposed to go.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Stepping to the right. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Working the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Isaac. Fights off a defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. And he's in! Touchdown Bulls! The Bulls deliver an answer. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Running inside, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. Lets it fly on the move. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Isaac.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Bringing the heat. Being chased. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Runs through the tackle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most, late in the ball game? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To throw, it's Van Buren. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. Whistles sound, timeout called, 9 ticks left in the game.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
And the returner will be brought down. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish. The interception as the clock reaches 0. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football for David.